So, as y'all know by now, that Six Flags and Cedar Fair are underway with the massive merger between the two companies. Here, as you can see with the arrows, that the new company would have a more balanced presence in the southern and western region for more year-round operating climates, such as Six Flags Discovery Kingdom, Six Flags Magic Mountain, Frontier City, Six Flags over Georgia, Six Flags over Texas, Six Flags Fiesta Texas, and Six Flags Mexico. There has been rumors about the new company getting rid of some of the properties, but as you can read here from Frontier City and both the companies, that Frontier City and Hurricane Harbor OKC will not have any effect on the parks or after the merger is completed. There is a lot of talking about when and after the merger is completed on if or will they sell off some of these 42 properties. Here is the question that was asked and directed to Richard Zimmerman, the new CEO of the new company. Unidentified participant. Hey. Good morning, everyone. And just a couple of questions, and maybe one more broadly speaking, as it pertains to maybe the scope of the transaction. Whether or not it's tied to regulatory review or not. I mean, is there a kind of a broader look into a portfolio review? I know, you've talked about the 40-plus properties, and it sounds like you're kind of committed to all those. But are there areas where you think you may look to maybe divest from lower return, lower quality properties? Richard Zimmerman, Mike. Good morning. Good question. As we look at the portfolio, I said this before, these are really irreplaceable assets. We've always struggled with, how do you grow if you shrink your portfolio? But I do think as we look at the combined portfolio, we're going to evaluate a whole range of ways to unlock and maximize the values. I'm most excited about focusing on all 42 to see how we optimize and create the ability to generate as much revenue uplift and cash flow generation as possible. But over time, as stewards of capital in the market, I think our board will have the opportunity to evaluate what really drives and maximize shareholder returns once we get to that targeted leverage ratio, and we're looking forward. So with that, Richard Zimmerman clearly stated that no properties will leave the company for the foreseeable future. The closing date for the Cedar Fair, Fun, and Six Flags, 6, is expected to be between June 26th and June 30th. Shares of Cedar Fair, Fun, rallied 6.92% in late action on Wednesday, and Six Flags, 6, jumped 6.71%. As for Frontier City, it clearly looks more and more likely that for the next couple of seasons, 2025 and 2026, that the new company will concentrate on our park. And seeing how the park is in the 20th most populated city in the United States, 704,000, and the state is almost at the 4,100,000 population, I cannot see them not adding anything. Especially with Okana Indoor Water Park and Resort, which by the way is over 100,000 square feet, one of the largest in the nation, and to top it off, the American Heartland Theme Park and RV Resorts fixing to restart the construction sometime during this summer or late part of this summer, and the opening date of the RV Resort is still scheduled for 2025 and then the theme park for the later part of 2026. Those, plus, the Legends Tower Complex got the final approval from the city of OKC that is supposed to help bring an NBA All-Star game to the city, and that will draw in even more visitors to the state. The skyscraper and complex should be completed on or before 2030. The new CEO already knows about all of this, and I am sure that the new company are already planning out what new rides, shows, and attractions to add so that the park will not lose attendance. This is all the latest information I have to share with you about the merger and what lies ahead for Frontier City, and it looks very promising. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. See y'all in the next video.